Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, the Mike A16 on Twitter. I'm with my main man.
You forgot the hit me up part.
They can't hit me up. My Patriots slow. They can't hit me up.
Hey, what? I don't know what else am I supposed to tell you? What else am I supposed to tell you? It's a good day, folks. It's a good day.
Great day.
So
sorry about the episode getting out late this week.
That's my fault, but it happens. So Xander scratched me in the eye. Now I got a black eye, and it hurts. So we was kind of boxing. He hit me with the right hook. So
Uncle Mike paid.
But anyway, today we got, of course,
a lot of show today.
It's a good show. What was week 14? Correct?
C. That means yes in Spanish.
That means yes in Spanish. Thank you. Not the letter C. So we got week 14. But first, we're going to do your voicemails and your calls and your texts. I don't think we have any text. I don't remember the intern sending me texts.
816-654-6883 is the number.
But we got that. Then we got the recap. Then
No.
Which what? What's up?
We're going to talk first and foremost, the voicemail is the most important part of the show.
Yes, sir.
And you can be a part of that. 816-654-6883. Then we're going to talk about some numbers. Numbers.
Okay. Sounds like we're on Sesame Street. So talk about the numbers. Then we're going to look at next week's game and predict those. So that's week 15. Well, the recap and then week 15.
Yeah.
There we go.
And a 2-minute drill.
And a 2-minute drill, because obviously the mic has something for your 2-minute drill, but I do not. So
my 2-minute drill.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Listen, it's a questionnaire for you.
Oh God! All right. Oh, whatever.
Let's roll with the voicemail. Hey, first of all, I'm deleting everything that's not appropriate about my Patriots. I'm gonna tell the intern, don't even play no voicemails this week. Forget y'all. You people ain't worth the people.
Oh, you already knew this was coming. You should have known anyway. So let's get to it.
It's your boy, Jabba Juice, Jabba Trump. Jabba team got all up in that New England ass. Wasn't pretty, but they got the job done. First, I'd like to say congrats, Fluff Doug. Looks like you guys might have a new quarterback in Donkey Country. At least some of the boys grew up. Looking good, 2 games. Beat the shit out of Houston. Impressive. Now you're coming to big boy country in Kansas City Sunday. I'll be there. You already know. Chiefs got to roll through them. We already won the AFC West again. Then you have the currently stands. We got 3 seeds. That means the Auras, jank-ass Steelers, the shitty Steelers become the KC. They get that ass whooped. But the Mike, brother, you mad? You can't be that mad. Your second team won at least. But enjoy OG King Fred's Chick-fil-A. You be buying it. You gotta enjoy that chicken, boy. Let's go. Jabba Juice out. Peace.
I know that bum, the OG Abstract Fred, is going to call and say the Patriots suck. Ha 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 ha. Chiefs won their Super Bowl. That's all I got to say. Chiefs won their Super Bowl. And they still suck.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy, the Night Owl, the Wrestle Talk Podcast, also a huge supporter, my boy Michael, long-time loyal Patriots fan. I got to say this, absolutely wonderfully played game by a man that they said that was already past his prime. Tom Brady continues to show why he is the most clutch athlete in sports after the late legendary Chicago Bulls legend. I'm going to call back and re-record. I lost it. Shit! What up, y'all? It's your boy, the Night Owl of the Wrestle Talk Podcast. Shout out to the fam over there at Mike and you. Just wanted to give big props and credit to the legendary Tom Brady, the most clutch athlete since Michael Jordan. But unfortunately, on this evening, it was not enough. Pat Mahomes, the defense absolutely stepped up, at least early on in the game, and I could not be any prouder, not only of the Chiefs, but of their fan base for standing firm. Absolutely excited to see what the future holds. And you know what, Patriots fans? I could easily come on here and run you guys through the mud or listen to you guys make excuses about the officiating. But how about this? Tip my cap to a well-fought game. You guys got to tip your cap to us, and we will see y'all in the NFL playoffs. You know how we do. Kansas City's very own Night Owl at _the_night with a K _owl on Twitter. Follow your boy. And if you want the ruckus, WrestleTalkPodcast.com. Peace. Shout out my man, Michael. Take it easy, homie.
The Mike and you. This is the R here. Good games yesterday. I know you Claus is happy he beat Michael Claus's team, because Michael Claus's team, you're finished. Tom Brady looks like a 65-year-old man that can't move anymore. He's just trying to make it through the season. And Bill Belichick's trying to just get rid of his raspy carcass. He's going to do whatever he can to get rid of him at season's end. This is it for you guys. And I know you're trying to figure out how the hell the Steelers are 8-5. We're 8-5 because we got rid of all the drama. We got rid of all the noise. AB is trying to weasel his way back in here, and Antonio and Le'Veon Bell is sick somewhere in New York with the flu because he can't play. Yeah, we're 8-5. Washington's trash. They lost to Green Bay. Houston, Texas had no business beating New England, then turn around and get flattened like a pancake against the Denver Broncos. So I know Cluck the Duck is happy, and he should be happy. But I'll tell you what, his team's not going nowhere. So Cluck the Duck, celebrate your win because your ass will be home for the off season. That's all I got to say on that. The Steelers are 8-5, and Jabba the Hutt, I haven't heard from you in a while either. This is still a nation. We're going to keep winning these games. We're going to make things. This is the R. Peace, fellas. Oh, this is the R again, the Mike and you. And furthermore, I forgot to mention about the Patriots crying about calls. You know how many times teams have got robbed because of the refs was in their back pocket? I guess Bill Belichick was tired of paying them. And they told him this time, we're not taking money in lottery. We're not taking money in Monopoly. We need real cash if you want us to bail you out. So I guess he was tired of paying them. So they said, we're not going to give you no calls. That's exactly what happened. He's been paying them off for years. And they said, no, we don't want Monopoly money, Bill. We want cash. We want a check in our account if you want us to rip this team off. And Bill Belichick said, I'm not paying you guys. And whatever happened to the Raiders, they got the doors beat off of them. And look how Sunday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills are going to get it. We're playing for the 5th seed, and they're going to get it. Josh Allen is not who he said he is. And you see that defense flying around yesterday. We lead the league in sacks and takeaways. We're going to be 9-5, fellas. You heard it here first. This is the R. I'm out. Peace, fellas. Happy Hanukkah. The Mike and you, this is the R. First, I wasn't going to leave any comments, but then someone struck my nerves, and they know who they are. The Mike, talking about New England stuff ain't tainted. You know, you guys have reached a real low blow when you're going around snooping in Cincinnati backfield, recording all their signals for this Sunday's games. I've lost a ton of respect for that organization. You're not desperate for a win. That you're going to go around and snoop around on a 1-11 team. You're not desperate for a victory. I understand you dropped 2 straight, but to snoop around in a dumpster fire like Cincinnati trying to get signals doesn't make any sense. I'm going to tell you now, I hope Roger Goodell throws a book at you guys. And for your punishment, you shouldn't be allowed to entertain the playoffs. Because most likely you're probably recording practices of the teams that are going to be participating in a dance right now as we speak, trying to see who your opponent is. And if you get the Steelers, you're losing. You get the Chiefs, you're losing. You might beat the Texans, but they already beat the brakes off there. You're not beating them. You're not going to beat the Ratbirds. So I don't know who there for you to beat. You might beat Buffalo if you got to play them 3 times straight. You heard it here first. Your team is done for. Tom Brady, he should retire. That's why you're sneaking around recording signals. This is the R. I'm out, fellas. Peace. Still a nation. We're making it happen. I'm gone.
Yo, 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 yo. I got 2 comments, but I'm going to start with one. I'm going to start with my Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go back last week when they played against the Raiders. To me, I think Andy Reid needs to be fired, because the fact is that even though that we won that game, when you go for 4th and 1, you run and get stopped. Few plays later, Mahomes run for a 15-yard touchdown. You know what I'm saying? The play caller he does sucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of seeing the same old spread-ass offense, all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of it. Now, the game against the Patriots, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We was up, the game, you know, the offense kind of stalled a little bit. Defense did wonderful for the past few weeks. I'm proud of my defense. But the offense is straight bullshit by Andy Reid play call. Period. You know, I think we started at 23 points because, you know, Spygate done came back. Spygate, Mike. Yeah, I'm going to get on your ass too, bro. You know, so I'm going to end this phone call here, and I'm going to talk about the Patriots on the next phone call. A bunch of cheaters. Bill Belichick is not a Hall of Fame coach to me. He's a villain cheat. He's a cheater. Straight up. If all your Patriots fans don't like it, go watch Goodell's dead-ass dick. All right, y'all, I'm back. Now I'm on these punk-ass Patriots. Man, it's like this here, man. Man the f*** up. Man the f*** up. You know, stop this cheating with the goddamn camcorders and shit. Look at people's signals and substitutions and shit. Man, yo, chance up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no about, they can do it with a cell phone. No, the f*** you can't. Get your head out your and be real. Be real fucking damn men. I put my pants on one at a time. You know what I'm saying? That. I don't wear panties and bras. I wear underwear, men wear. You feel me? You know? Eric Mangini, Spygate Mike, I hit you up. I text you about that. You said that, yeah, that's why he don't got a job. Yeah, you right, he don't got a job now by coaching. Because he told him back in 07, he told him, please don't do me. I know what you're going to do, which is that you're going to record my shit. He asked him don't do it. He did it anyway. That's why he went 4-12 that year and went and told Goodell. Goodell said, I want to no evidence, burn it. And who was the damn GM? Scott Pioli. Burn on the fireplace of his penthouse suite up in Gillette. The flake gate. Come on, man. The ball got to be aired up a certain temperature, certain air pressure, because they come to fumble, the defense got the right to punch the ball out. You can't deflate the ball. You can't cause a down fumbles, man. You know? Now back to Spygate again, man. You're a bunch of cheaters, man. To me, I feel like if you gonna suspend the head coach Sean Payton for a whole year for Bountygate, but he said that he ain't know nothing about it. But the head man was like, just say you the head coach, you should know something about it. So he suspended him for a whole damn year. Belichick should get suspended too for a whole damn year. And then lose 5 years of draft picks. Period. Got a bunch of cheaters, man. I can't sit here and, say, yeah, Butch is a Hall of Famer coach. He's not, man. I see why he won 200 games, only lost like what, 35, 85 games? Come on, man. He's a man. His whole staff. Don't forget about Josh McDaniels when John Elway hired his ass, caught his ass with the same, fired his ass. Where he at now? Back in Bill Check arms again, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. They bunch of straight up. If y'all don't like it, y'all can see me too. Period. I forgot one more last thing that I'm gonna say. For the ones that be listening to your podcast, go to Skip and Shannon, what's the name of that thing? Undisputed. Look at they comments when they say something about the Patriots since Monday until Thursday. Go through all each day and hear them talk about the Patriots, and a lot of players that came up and said a lot of things about the Patriots organization about cheating. Peyton Manning even said it, that every time that he go over to Foxborough, he doesn't talk about this stuff inside the locker room. He talks about stuff in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? So this stuff needs to stop the Patriots. You can have your Super Bowls. You teach that. And then they also address about the first 2 years, they win a Super Bowl against the Panthers and the Rams. But it wasn't no hard enough good evidence, you know what I'm saying? But Eric Manziel the one started it, he want to bring it out, and it's still fucking happening. Now, to me, I feel like if a must go cheat, why the Browns ain't cheat? They the sorriest NFL team in the fucking world. They do not have the desire to fucking cheat. They the one that should be cheating. That's real talk, man. Out of all 32 NFL teams, the Browns and Wolves should be doing Spygate, but they don't. Come on, Patriots. That guy killed that man. It's over, man. Y'all some bunch of cheaters. And for the Patriots fans, get your head at the much. And look at this, man. Be a man. Don't be a little Girl Scout. You can have y'all Super Bowls, but in reality, that don't mean shit to me. I'm straight Chiefs fan. And I see why some of the AFC teams didn't make the Super Bowl. I see why. Because Bill Chase is straight. Now, you have a nice day. And I hear y'all this week. Peace.
Why are you so mad, brother Lawton?
Bruh.
Why are you so mad?
Boy, I beep. It sounds like
intern got a job. Hey, the mic
you're gonna have to give him an egg. You're gonna have to give them.
The mic gonna pay the intern this week.
I was gonna say get him an extra Gatorade. Beer's great.
No, the mic gonna pay the intern this week. About 3 of his Hooter Fund money.
Oh man, brother Lawton, boy, he came with it. He came with it.
Since we on Brother Lawton, let's go ahead and start with Brother Lawton.
Bruh, he was tired of Andy Reid's play calling, which I can't.
But they won. Why is he mad?
Look, man.
Brother Lawton, call me why you mad. But mic understand why he's mad.
We were talking about it.
Even last year, you didn't believe me at first.
What you mean?
When I was like, the Chiefs need to do this, Chiefs need to do that. You were like, no, we don't. We winning.
No, that was
last year.
That was last year, but when I said, you talking about when you mentioned that
when they was winning, I said they need to work on this. They need to
work defense and stuff.
And you were like, nah, that'd be all right. We winning, so who cares?
I mean, we did get further than we've gotten in 20 years, so I mean,
so the mic understands.
The goal was still Super Bowl, but I get what you're saying.
So the mic know what Brother Lawton talking about when he's on this team, when they winning. You want to perfect it now, so in the playoff time, they can do what they do.
Andy Reid didn't want to show nothing against this coach, against Bill Belichick. You heard the rest of the calls. They cheat. So, I mean, he didn't want to show. According to brother-in-law Tim, They cheat. That's all. That's
the
allegedly.
evidence?
Allegedly. Hey.
There's no evidence against the Patriots.
Look.
Evidence against everybody else, but not the Patriots.
Again, he just saying he wants more play calling. Look, I'm not saying this was what happened, but Andy Reid. To me, it looked like both coaches were saving plays for me. But I don't know what you saw on that. It looked like they were both just trying to save stuff for the playoffs.
We'll talk about that game when we get to the game.
Let's go. Okay.
Let's go to my main man, Jabba Juice, Jabba Truck, Jabba Ranks,
Jabba. Oh, Jabba. Oh, by the by, the intern miss you. I told them to tweet it, but I don't know if they will. But they said I miss Jabba. Hey, I said you
Jabba's
get his.
only missing on Twitter.
The intern been tweeting a little bit lately.
The mic see that.
I mean,
Tagging
I guess they got a little guy. I guess they got a little time. Guess you haven't been asking them to do your laundry so often.
Nah, I've been
doing it yourself.
Don't worry about what I've been doing. Jabba Juice. What points Jabba Juice made?
Shoot, the good ones. The Patriots lost.
Steelers still suck.
Yeah, I mean,
you heard it here first.
He just made valid points.
Shout out to my boy the Night Owl.
What underscore night underscore owl?
And that's KNIGHT.
That is correct. New caller, first time caller.
He has a great wrestling podcast as well, man. If you into wrestling, and I'm talking about just not WWE, AEW, NXT stuff, but the indie local wrestlers, check out his podcast. Hit him up on Twitter. He got a great take. Oh, back to Jabba right quick. Yeah, the Mike got to eat that nasty Chick-fil-A.
I was gonna bring that up. But,
and the Mike has to buy the OG Fred his. I'm surprised the OG didn't call the
I actually am too. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But the Mike know he was busy preparing for something.
Hey,
and
it's 'tis the season.
And Jabba gonna quietly insult me. At least your second team won. Yeah, my second team won. Got me eating some nasty Chick-fil-A next week.
They didn't make you make the bet, bruh.
They should have lost.
They didn't make you make the bet.
The Night Owl. Back to the Night Owl. He made great points.
He made a bunch of great points. They both came out to play. And again,
the better team won that day.
It is what it is.
The aura.
This guy.
That guy.
The thing about it is, he said they recording the Bengals. Look, if Belichick was, allegedly, if there's cheating going on, Belichick is like through and through. He just gonna record everybody. That way, there's equal opportunity recording. Equal opportunity, boy. You get some, and you get some.
NFL dropped the ball on this.
What do you mean?
How the NFL want to do? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday, we dropping it off on our website. The whole 8-minute tape. So you can see what was going on. Be transparent.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I'm not here for any of that. But I understand where you're coming from.
If it's anything, because there were some sources, and I tweeted you the picture of that lady said, I seen it, and a lot of people in the league saw it and said it was nothing on the tape. Like, what you saw on the tape is what you see if the NFL was doing it.
It's not the tape. The thing about it is, it's just the fact that they was caught doing the Spygate before, so everybody's sensitive.
They didn't get caught. Eric Mangini said,
"Fine. This was something. Was always going to be a sensitive subject, no matter what. And it was so sensitive that brother-in-law Taylor had to call 2-3 different times.
He's the aura of the week.
He was going off. Okay, you got to get the bleep button ready for this guy.
He was the aura for this week. Remember a couple of weeks ago, the aura had 25 calls.
Man.
All right, we got to get to the recaps. How about that?
Let's go.
Thank you for everybody calling. You can always call 816-654-6883, whether you agree or disagree with us.
I would love it. We love
We
it.
don't matter. Your
I mean,
voicemails get played.
no
I
matter
said
what.
paid.
Even the ones that you call and redo, we put them in there anyway. Unless you tell us to scratch them. So
Scratch it. You ready?
But we'll be right back, actually. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.
Who paying the bills?
I would guess the intern, but I don't know if there's any money in the account. So it is what it
I
is.
took it all out for Hooters.
Yeah.
Thursday game. Dallas at Chicago. Chicago beat Dallas.
Look, I already know what the mic's going to say. So just go ahead and say it. Get it out the way.
Nah, give me the scores and points.
Just go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Points.
Well, fine. The Cowboys lose to the Bears 31-24. Takes the Cowboys to 6-7, disappointing for them, and it takes the Bears to 7-6.
That was a rout for real.
A rout. Those were trash time points scored by the Cowboys.
And Mitchell Trubisky.
Okay, here we go.
The GOAT in training. He's the only person in NFL history that can play with a hip pointer and throw monster games back to back.
Okay.
Get your
boy.
Matthew Nagy trying to hold Mitchell Trubisky back.
Get your boy.
But Mitchell Trubisky's like, I'm a superstar to make it, baby.
Get your boy.
I bet you them Bears.
Nah, I will say this. Mitch put on a clinic against the
2 weeks
Cowboys.
in a row.
It's 2 weeks in a row, no doubt.
Hey.
Against lesser opponents, granted, but yes, I agree.
Well, he's doing what he's supposed to do.
And take advantage of the opportunities afforded to you.
And technically, the defense of the Cowboys is not the issue.
The play calling is.
No, I said the defense of the Cowboys is not the issue.
Right. The play calling is the issue.
Yeah, they still legit.
Coaching is the issue.
So they still legit competition. But go ahead.
Is this impressive for the Bears or an indictment on the Cowboys?
Both.
I got it. Can be both because I think it's both. I really do.
The Bears put themselves in a bad position in the beginning of the season.
I agree.
And now they're trying to push for that playoff spot.
I agree.
And so they playing desperate.
Yeah.
And Cowboys started off great. Then they fizzled down the last 3 in a row.
You can't do that.
I think Jason Garrett lost control of the locker room. And especially with your owner.
With your boss breathing down your neck, of course.
No owner should be the face of your company.
I'm not going to say that because Jeff Bezos is the face of Amazon.
Well,
he's doing
different.
pretty good.
That's different.
You said no owner should be the face of your company.
Okay,
Jeff
sports,
Bezos is.
In sports.
All right, just saying.
Jeff Bezos going through a public divorce, baby.
It happens to a lot of people. It's not uncommon for a divorce. So that's
Magic Johnson ain't got divorced.
A lot of people don't have divorce, but
my boy LeBron James ain't got no divorce.
But a lot of people do have a divorce.
My boy Patrick Mahomes ain't got no divorce.
No one cares. Anywho, let's move on to the Panthers. He might. Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Hey. Can the Mike do his job?
Oh, you ready this time?
Carolina at Atlanta. Atlanta won.
40-20 takes the Falcons to 4-9. Takes the Panthers to 5-8.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
When did Atlanta get an offense?
When Dan Quinn was worried about his job.
He
should have been ready. He should have been worried about it week 1,
last
baby.
couple of weeks.
Like the Mike always says, he should have been worried about that week 1. But hey, we're here. We're here now. He's finishing strong, like he's supposed to have been doing all season.
I was still fired.
Absolutely. I mean, just because you finish strong doesn't mean that we don't take the rest of this into account, especially even last season with the subpar performances that you've had, with a good running system, with a Pro Bowl wide receiver, a young up-and-coming receiver, and a middle-of-the-pack quarterback. Yes, I said middle of the pack because that's how I consider
that's your
Matthew
boy, Matty Ice.
Crying Ryan.
Hey, but let me say this about the Carolina Panthers. I think they made the move they made late. I mean,
you mean with the Ron Rivera situation?
They should have did that in the offseason. But if I'm just saying, you on week 14.
You know they're trying to get head starts on contacting the guys that they want. I think
Mac Money is 3 weeks away.
I agree.
So you could have waited till that
I
And
think
you still have advantage of all the coaches.
I think Tepper knows who he wants, and he's trying to figure. I think personally, I think he might be going for like a college coach, i.e. Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley ain't going nowhere.
I don't believe he is.
Only person that
but
can.
you got 3 weeks to grease palms and do whatever you got to
He
do.
probably go after Jim Harbaugh.
But I'm thinking another one is Jim Harbaugh, who
Lincoln
is.
Riley ain't gonna go nowhere.
I don't
but
believe
to
he's going anywhere.
Dallas. Dallas is the only.
Lincoln, stay where you at.
Listen. Dallas is the only person. Jerry Jones is the only person
Lincoln, no.
that can match whatever Oklahoma decides to pay him.
No, Lincoln. Look, you could run Oklahoma, the whole state. You could be bigger than the governor there. Stay where you at. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I just was trying to be as conservative as possible.
Speaking of,
you ain't running nothing down in Dallas. Just throwing that out there.
Speaking of a pointless FYI for people, college coach is always the highest paid state
official. Yeah, you mentioned that in prior podcasts. So
let's go to Baltimore and Buffalo.
Hold on. What? Baltimore and Buffalo? Go ahead. You got
Baltimore beat Buffalo.
Baltimore beat Buffalo. But the Ravens scored 24. The Bills scored 17. Takes the Ravens to 11-2. Takes the Bills to 9-4. Of course, this was not last night's game. This was Week 14's game. So, the Bills. This was your chance to make your mark, to prove that you belong in the competition, in the playoff competition, and into the
AFC East
elites, I believe. But hey, you went to bed. You did a good job.
They was playing a hot team though.
They did they did better than I thought they would do. But that's with that win, the Ravens did clinch a playoff berth. So it is what it is. Did I mention the score? I mean yes. the records.
No.
11-2 for the Ravens, 9-4 for the Bills. Where we going next?
Cincinnati at Cleveland. Cleveland won.
An Ohio battle. Cleveland did win. 27. The Bengals scored 19. The Bengals are 1-12. The Browns are 6-7. The Cleveland Browns 6+ win in 2 straight seasons. They on the come up.
Yeah, John Dorsey was a good GM.
He's absolutely.
Salary cap gonna be bad next year, but
I mean the coaching's a little bit iffy, but we'll see how that works out next year. Once he gets one more year under his belt. Why would he want? He just got out of the hill from under the hill of Andy Reid. He ain't going back to an Andy Reid guy because he is an Andy Reid disciple, and I don't think Ron Rivera.
Who
wants
would
to
you
be
rather have,
either.
Ron Rivera or
Freddie Kitchens? I'd rather have Ron Rivera. But who knows what Freddie Kitchens will do with a year under his belt.
Ron Rivera could be in Dallas.
Nah, I don't see that either.
He's a yes guy.
He might be, but he's not that kind of a yes guy. Jerry Jones is actually a puppet master. He wants to be the coach, and he might as well just go on out there and coach. Last coach that he's got that was going to push back on him was Jimmy Johnson, I think.
And Barry Switzer.
I forgot about Barry.
And the big.
I didn't forget about him, I did forget about Parcells.
Well, all right, let's go to Washington at Green Bay. Green Bay came with the victory.
Yeah, Green Bay scores 20. The Washington scores 15. Takes Washington to 3-10. Takes the Packers to 10-3.
There was no doubt about this game.
No doubt, but I'm not as convinced. Got hurt. Who?
Darius,
guys, yeah. He's starting to be a little injury prone.
No,
and that was right. That was right after his good game too. That was right after his 100-yard game. What's up?
You can't say that. When I say
that, second season in the world. This is second season.
When I said that about your boy Carson Wentz,
I agree.
Got on me.
I agree.
Tell like the 6th injury.
I agreed.
The 6th injury later.
Well, this is 2 times in 2 seasons.
But Carson Wentz got hurt 6 times in one game.
Okay.
And been out for like 20.
This guy right here. But he got his $20 million.
That's all
But
that matters in the Super Bowl ring.
the Packers, they should have won this game. So I don't know how many people believe in the Packers as far as playoff contention, but as long as Aaron
They
Rodgers
flying
there,
under the radar, and that's good for them.
as long as Aaron Rodgers there, you should make a push.
Just think everybody's talking about New Orleans, Seattle, and San Fran.
Right.
Green Bay is flying under the radar.
No doubt.
So that's the best place I would want to be if I'm a team, to go under the radar. But anyway, let's go to Detroit and Minnesota, which Minnesota won. And Detroit is back being to Detroit.
Well, the Lions scored 7. Vikings scored 20. The Lions are 3-9-1. The Vikings are 9-4. 6 straight losses. 6 straight losses for the Lions. And they lose 9 of their last 10.
But this loss right here, I think, was the first one that they had kind of lopsided like that. You know what I mean?
A loss, brother.
I'm not saying it's not. But I'm just saying.
We look at what the moves they made in the offseason. We look at what they've done, like choose to not move Darius Slade, choose to not move the quarterback, Matthew Stafford, choose to not move these guys. And it's like a misstep, in my opinion, because now you're sitting here with a 3-9 record. You could be sitting here with the same record, but better yourself in the draft as far as getting new guys or even having trade value to get.
Wins, you bettered yourself pretty good in the draft.
No doubt. But you could also better yourself to get trades and things of that nature, because who knows? With a guy with OBJ being unhappy in Browns country, I don't see them doing it.
Trade them in offseason.
I thought Darius Slay was in his last year. I could be wrong about that.
Let me ask you something. Adam Thielen injured.
Yeah, he's injured. That's going to be
I think he's
huge.
out this week as well.
Correct.
Is that a huge loss for Minnesota?
It's a huge loss because he's always the X factor.
And they everybody for a wild card spot.
Yes, everybody's going to gun for Diggs for sure. And Thielen's the second guy. Well, he's really the third guy. But then you also got... But fortunately, they got a tight end. They got a good tight end. Rudolph.
The red-nosed reindeer.
Which he's on my fantasy squad, balling by the by. But so, yeah. But you can't forget about the defense with the Vikings. Danielle Hunter has 50 career sacks. The boy is a beast. He's going to get paid when it's time.
For 50 years.
He's still on his rookie deal.
So?
He will get paid. Him and Chris Jones are about to be battling for the highest paid. I don't know if Chris Jones is going to be with the Chiefs or not. I think he will, but I believe he will.
Okay.
You can't. Okay. There's no way you're going to sit here and tell me.
Franchise tag.
Yeah, okay, I see that actually.
All right.
It's stupid, but I see it.
If you like offense, this is the game of the week for you. San Francisco and New Orleans. San Francisco won.
Boy, I was very excited with this game. The 49ers score 48. The Saints score 46. For the 49ers are 11-2. The Saints are 10-3.
What happened to the Niners defense?
They came up against a better offense. This is the Saints. The Saints been Drew Brees still Drew Brees. He's still that dude.
What happened to New Orleans offense, guys? A couple of games ago, they only just mustered up 9 points.
Yeah, I remember that. But hey, wasn't Drew Brees in that game?
Yes, he was.
That's his first game back off of the injury. Second. So he's still, there's some rust to knock off.
I see that Kyle Shanahan learned from the previous week.
Yep.
In Baltimore when he had the lead and got super conservative.
Agreed.
And started doing some stupid play calls. The George Kittle's jet sweep.
George Kittle, though, to be fair, George Kittle can do some amazing things. So
he can't do no jet sweep on 4th down.
No one expects it, so I get why he did it. He's not the fastest guy, but he's fast for his size, for sure. And so but you see Shaq running full court, taking a rebound and run full court, and it has happened on often occasions.
Now you don't want to get hit by Shaq. You supposed to hit Kittle, so that's a different mindset.
But either way, Kittle Kittle, man, he is
the best tight end
in the league. I'm sorry, it is what it is. He blocks better. He's better runner in open field.
Him and Kelsey run about the same in catching wise, though.
No doubt, but
this is not the Mike hating on Kelsey.
George Kittle, if you've ever watched George Kittle play, you could see the difference between him and Kelsey. You could see the field vision is better.
And another thing
everything. One thing
when it was crunch time, he showed up. They had him blocking the whole game.
And then he ran down that sideline to get Robbie Gould in position and win this game with his field goal.
But besides that, like late third, fourth quarter, they started looking for Kittles.
That boy is beasting.
Miami at the Jets. The Jets won.
We move on.
All right.
No, I gotta say
the score and the record.
I gotta find it first. Jets
816-654-6883.
The Jets 21 or Jets 22, Dolphins 21, 3-10 for the Dolphins, 5-8 for the Jets. Keep it moving.
One of the upsets of the week, you could say the Colts at Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay won. Winston been balling,
but he
I don't care. He threw 3,000 interceptions this year.
Man,
he threw 3,005 touchdowns.
As balling as he might be, the decision making is horrible. And yes, the Colts are a middling team. That's my thing. You still got to beat the good teams. The Colts are a middle of the pack team.
No, the Colts' problem is what used to be the Chiefs' problem is they beat the good teams. Then when they play teams like Tampa Bay, who they supposed to beat, they are always laying in.
Yeah. But the Bucs are good. Like Jameis makes good decisions at some points, but the other points, he just
Coach should have won that game, and they was up that game.
No doubt, they should have. But Jameis was balling. When he balls, he makes bad decisions sometimes. But when he's balling out, I mean, Arians is a good head coach, so I don't know who will be the guy to help James.
I still thank God he's not in the booth no more.
One of you, Therese Paylor and Charles Robinson. Charles Robinson said, "Look down the road to 3 years. Give me Jameis Winston in 3 years when he's matured a little bit, when he has time, when he's had a little time to be in the league. But right now, you're gonna have to live with these INTs and." Fortunately, they had to live with it, and it got through.
Let me ask you a question. Could Jameis Winston be a Jay Cutler? And what I'm saying by that is Jay Cutler knew how good he was, but sometimes even though you squeeze the ball in the penny slot, you have to not throw it.
You have to not throw it and take the open look.
Yeah. So you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I absolutely do. Jay Cutler, absolutely. Yeah. But the issue with Jay Cutler, he's never gotten anywhere in the playoffs, even with even with the Brandon Marshall. So look at this: the Bucs realized how conservative Jacoby Brissett was as far as the defense goes. So they stacked the box with the run game. They stacked it with the pass game too. So they knew he wasn't throwing over 20 yards, and they kind of prepared for that, which is something that you have with Jacoby Brissett, unfortunately.
And that's on Frank Wright.
That's absolutely.
As a former quarterback,
absolutely,
you should be able to recognize that
or see that they're going to anticipate that.
And the sad part about it is when Jacoby was with New England, you saw him launch the ball downfield
a little bit further, more often. Forget further, more often. So I agree with that.
So Frank Wright has to become a better coach to me in that aspect.
Both teams are 6 and 7. I don't think I mentioned that.
And when you can, and by the way, the Colts are still in the
playoff hunt
for their division title as well. So they can fake a handoff with Marlon Mack or whatever.
I think Marlon Mack. I think he was battling injuries for a second there.
Well, whoever their running back is,
but he's still in actually now.
They can fake the play action and throw it. Next game, Denver beat. I won the Super Bowl. Houston won the Super Bowl last week. I mean the other week.
What the Patriots?
And and I said that you said no way they drop into Denver.
I said that.
And I said it too
because
I still have to ask.
This looks like a different team. than what we look, man. Drew Lock, 81% completion. It's tough to beat a guy that's completing 81% of their passes. So, first time the Broncos score over 25 points this season because they average about 16.5 points per game.
He threw 2 interceptions in 2 games, so that's a pretty good one.
That's good.
But he
especially
got
for a
5
rookie.
touchdowns.
Especially for a rookie. Will
Coming
Fuller.
in super late off of injury as well.
Will Fuller's good for the Houston Texans, but that injury prone, you want to talk about some injury prone? He's Sammy Watkins of the AFC South.
The Chargers beat the Jaguars.
What are the Chargers doing? They're already eliminated. So
is Doug Marrone's job gone?
Doug Marrone, I don't know. I thought it was gone a long time ago. The Chargers scored 45. The Jags scored 10. Chargers 5-8. Jags are 4-9. First of all, I want to say Eckler is way better than I gave him credit for. He's always been a number 2, and Melvin Gordon has been really, really good. So I didn't expect Eckler to be as good as he is. But now they have 2 guys that run in the backfield, which is good for them. But it ain't gonna matter as long as they keep your boy. I guess he ain't your boy, but
Phillip Rivers
run dry because the river has run dry.
Tennessee beat Oakland.
Tennessee scores 42.
They scored like 21 in the fourth quarter alone.
And the Raiders scored 21. Takes the Titans to 8-5. Takes the Raiders to 6-7. The Raiders actually drop. They go on a 3-game losing streak
at the worst time of the year.
And they go on a 3-game losing streak. All of them are blowout losses. All of them. So the Raiders don't play the full game. They just don't.
Technically, this really wasn't a blowout. It kind of got out of hand late.
It got out of hand
late,
and
it was 21-21 in the fourth quarter.
Look, I wouldn't consider it a blowout at first, but Ryan Tannehill was the one put these 42 up on you. He put 42 on their head.
Tennessee need to play a whole game as well, though. They only played late in the game.
Tennessee is one of those teams that
they just want to hang around.
That play super high when they play super high, but then there's those times where they come in. They're super streaky. You don't know which team you're going to get, but I will make the public apology to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is a Mack truck. You ain't going to see him running 100 yards in September. He's the Patriots of running backs. He doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter in September.
Season goes on.
Every game he gets more steam, and it's hard to stop him. I'm worried about.
Your apology.
I am perfectly worried about the Tennessee Titans.
The Mike accept your apology.
The Titans can beat anyone, but the Titans can lose to anyone.
And Derrick Henry did already beat y'all in the playoffs.
He did.
And the Mike been saying
and he beat us in the regular season too.
And the Mike been saying this about Derrick Henry. He's second in the league.
Oh, you should have saw the text messages he was sending me. He had on my face. Next.
Let's skip that game. Kansas City at New England. Kansas City.
Let's skip that game. The Chiefs scored 23. New England scored 16. As the Chiefs improve to 9-4, the Patriots lose and get the 10-3 record.
Okay.
I felt like East Coast was just trying not to show too much.
The Mike about to tell y'all what happened in the game.
Oh, here we go.
The referees did not cost nobody the game.
I never blame the referees.
So
that's just me.
What happened is New England didn't play a full game. First half, they was out of it. You got to make plays throughout the whole game, not just wait for ref calls. Chiefs defense played a great game. Andrew Walter Reed almost lost the game.
Absolutely.
And what I mean by that, people that's listening, is the last real possession for the Chiefs, not the kneel down, but the last real possession with 4 minutes something left when the Patriots punted. All Andrew Walter Reed had to do was get 2 first downs. The game was over. And to me, you have to capitalize on them times when you get it like that.
You have to.
But
he doesn't have a run. He doesn't have the running game that he wants, which he should have been improving during the year by getting a guy like Jay and so forth, so on, and what have you. but he hasn't done that.
And
Or use your freaking fullback. You got him holding up a 50. You know what? Keep going.
And the mic about to make some of you Chiefs people mad.
I will say this: N'Keal Harry did score that touchdown.
I'm not worried about
Throw
that.
my hands up in the air.
I will say
N'Keal Harry scored that.
I will say this on that. And you know me, and I've been saying this for the last 2 years on this podcast. When the referees look confused, one about to say touchdown, one about to say something else, they should automatically say touchdown. Then review
that way
it
they can take it back
and get it right.
Agree.
But the mic about to make some people mad right now. Mr. Reggie Ragland. Remember around about 4 weeks ago?
Oh, Reg.
His name is Reginald now. Remember when the Browns and Steelers did that fiasco? If anybody touched Mahomes, we canceling Christmas.
Oh.
When the Raiders jumped off sides and dude pushed Mahomes super late, who showed up? Nobody.
Look.
Now when Derek Jeter, I always call him Derek Dieter. What's his name?
Dieter.
When he was face masking the Raider guy, and the Raider guy face masking him, who was the first person there? Mahomes.
Well, hold on.
And then
Cam, is it Cam Irvin? It was somebody.
And then
when Mahomes got pushed out of bounds, I retweeted it. I retweeted it.
Really, they didn't do nothing. Really, Mahomes getting roughed up. Everything they just. Hey, sometimes you get that penalty.
We need some dogs on offense.
Marcus Peters would have came over.
Look, we're too finesse when it comes to offense. Defense,
they're getting tough.
Defense, they're getting there. They're still not there yet. Like when I look at defense tough, Baltimore defense tough. I'm looking for some I'm looking for some dogs on offense.
Chris Jones,
we need to get that offensive line taken care of. I'm just saying.
But Reginald, man, back it up. You gonna talk it, back it up, baby. That's all I say. You're Reginald for now.
Let's keep moving.
Pittsburgh, Arizona. Pittsburgh beat Arizona.
Surprise.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. 23-17 is the score. Steelers win. Steelers actually improved to 8-5, surprisingly, and the Cardinals are 3-9-1. I don't think anybody's surprised by that.
The Mike is surprised that people think Mike Thompson should be coach of the year. For what?
No, Thompson's good now.
I'm not.
When you lose your franchise quarterback, because you go into the playing game, you go into the year with that plan, then you get a guy like Mason Rudolph who is less than whatever. Yeah, and then you have to go to your third string. So much so, he had to go to the XFL and try to get Landry Jones back, and the XFL said, that. So
no, he don't deserve coach of the year. They was gonna have this record regardless.
I don't think that's the case. But hey, we're all entitled.
Even though Benjamin is garbage in the Mike's eyes,
trash. But that's up to you. I don't believe that. But
and they'll still be 8-4, 9-4, whatever. And we go to the upset of the week: Seattle at the Rams.
Seattle loses to the Rams. The Rams score 8-5. The Rams score 28. The Seahawks score 12. The Rams are 8-5. The Seahawks are 10-3. I was disappointed.
You could have took sole possession. You already had sole possession, but you could have took it even further.
Snatched it.
And you choked it away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I picked the Rams that game.
The Rams won 4 of the last 5. Maybe they're gaining steam. If you continue to allow them to do this, they will gain steam. And if they get into the playoffs, you got to be careful. Because Goff is actually playing good football. Their defense is getting there. Gurley's playing. I don't know if he's healthy, but he ain't hurt all the time.
Brandon Cooks came back.
Yep, so you got to be careful. First time
we do a Monday night game on the same week. I'm talking about
reviewing the Monday night game. Yeah.
Giants lost to Philly.
The Giants scored 17 in a losing effort to the Eagles. They scored 23. The Eagles are 6-7, disappointing, but the Giants are 2-11. We expected that. The Eagles were losing early in that game, and I didn't know what to think.
Y'all actually looked at that game?
I watched. I paid attention.
You know the Mike got Hulu now for $1.99. So
For 3 months.
No, for the whole year.
Okay.
So the Mike was looking at Hulu. He wasn't wasting his time.
Shit, it was definitely a waste of time. But Zach Ertz still beasting.
Even though my boy
Game winning.
Sasquatch
Saquon.
Barkley was playing.
He was playing. He scored a 2-yard receiving touchdown to beat this team, which
Rookie of the year, back to
it
back.
should not have come to that.
Back to back rookie of the year. He be like Benjamin Simmons.
Okay.
My boy Benson. All right, last night game for this week, week 15.
He's talking about Saquon Barkley.
Jets beat Baltimore. Baltimore beat Jets.
We expected that. In that effort, the Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson actually surpasses Michael Vick for the most rushing yards by a quarterback
in one season.
That's big time. That's huge.
He's a 1,000-yard rusher.
It's been dang near 20 years since Vic was running the ball like that. I'm saying since he was running the ball like that.
He broke it.
We done seen. I feel good in saying I've seen that twice. That's normally this stuff only happens like once in a lifetime, so it's pretty cool.
And it's amazing that the generation here right now, get to look at all the greatness, break all the records.
Oh man!
I'm talking about,
and these are records that you don't expect to get set, let alone get broken in the same generation. Exactly.
Like Barry Bonds in the home run, Mark McGwire, Kobe passing Jordan, LeBron passing Kobe and Jordan.
I mean, it's
Magic won the assist, and Jason Kidd won the assist, and
it's a big time.
The Royals win the World Series.
Maybe we can add the Chiefs onto that.
That would definitely be that'd be somebody's lifetime right there.
All right, let's go to let's put it let's say this. So that eliminates the playoff elimination. We got Tampa got eliminated, the Bucks got eliminated, Panthers, Falcons, Detroit Lions, Cardinals, Washington, and the Giants are all eliminated in the NFC. We expected that. None of them made the playoffs last year. In the AFC, you got the Bengals, the Dolphins, the Jags, New York Jets, and the Los Angeles Chargers. The only team that was there in last year's playoffs was the Los Angeles Chargers. So, congratulations, Chargers. You disappointed a lot of people on the NFL Network because they chose you. Anybody who knew anything didn't.
That's your Chiefs fandom coming out.
No, it ain't. They aren't that good, and neither is Phillip Rivers. Said it last year. Said it this year. Said it this year.
You see your face.
Hey, I'm just saying.
All right, Sunday games, right quick. New England at Cincinnati.
New England at Cincinnati.
We got video tape.
Of course, I picked the Patriots. If they lose to the Chargers, if they lose to the Bengals, we got problems. You got bigger problems than the Chiefs win. I'm just saying. If they lose,
the Mike do think that
they'll play
Bill Belichick jumped the gun by getting rid of Josh Gordon.
I agree with that. That was probably the biggest misstep of the year.
Do is just
N'Keal Harry is still a rookie, so
Jacoby Myers is
But anyway,
Tampa Bay at Detroit.
I have got Tampa Bay.
Detroit gonna win.
I got Tampa.
Chicago at Green Bay.
I actually got Chicago. Hold on, I think where did I put that? Yeah, I got Chicago.
This next game is interesting. Houston at Tennessee.
I'm here for the smoke.
This is for the division.
I'm rooting for chaos. So Titans.
All right, this is the lopsided game of the week. Denver at Kansas City.
I got KC, of course.
KC, I don't off a Super Bowl highlight.
They have to. If they lose this game, then they might not be ready for the playoffs as we think they are. But I will say this: Mahomes has his most prolific games against the Denver Broncos.
I would like for to see the Chiefs play the second half.
I would like to see them play all 4 quarters.
Well, that's what I mean.
I know what you mean. Half. I know exactly.
Because they'll score 30 and 25 and 20 in the first, score 3 or 7 in the next 2 quarters. I'm sorry. Miami at the Giants, ain't nobody going to watch that game.
I'm not watching it, but for the sake of the argument, I'll just say that Miami.
I'm on Sasquatch and the Giants to win.
It's Saquon.
Barkley. Buffalo at Pittsburgh. The Mike got a Sasquatch jersey. And that's
you and
my
your
dude.
you and your jerseys. What
Buffalo
game?
at Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh too. Believe
It's
it
a
or
bad
not.
time for Buffalo to go on a 2-game losing streak. Though.
It is a horrible time. You win all these games and you go on a 2-game losing streak.
Philadelphia at Washington. Now this is interesting. Now Washington played tough, but they just can't get the job done. But I got Philly.
It's because of the coach, but they'll find somebody.
Philly.
I got Philly. I got Philly.
Seattle at Carolina. Seattle cannot drop this.
Seattle at Carolina.
Sweet
There's no way.
Carolina. Ba, ba, ba.
Get your boy. Of course I got Seattle.
Jacksonville at Oakland.
Jacksonville at
Finally
Oakland.
get back on the winning track, but it's too late.
Jags are basically the 2018 Chiefs when it comes to defending the run, and your boy's back. So
Jacobs. They need to keep him
Jacobs is back.
They
They're gonna run him to the ground. So
They need to keep
it'll
him
be
out.
the Raiders.
Cleveland at Arizona. Cleveland, you have to win this game.
Cleveland better win this game.
And throw OBJ the ball.
Psh. Yeah, Baker may feel too scared of that.
LA Rams at Dallas. This is an interesting game.
I got the Rams. The Cowboys are 0-6 of teams above 500. I don't believe in them whatsoever.
Dallas going to win then. Atlanta at San Francisco.
Jimmy G and Matt Ryan are similar in completion percentage, TDs, and interceptions, and passer rating. So I'm out here praying for the upset. I got the Falcons.
How you like Matty Ice?
I'm just here for the chaos. That's all.
San Francisco. Yeah, you here for the chaos. You need to hope Denver beat the Chiefs.
No, I'm here for the chaos in this game because
Oh.
the 49ers could lose that number one spot.
Minnesota at the Chargers. Sunday night. No, they switched.
It's Sunday
Pittsburgh.
night.
No, Pittsburgh gonna be, and Buffalo got switched to Sunday night.
Oh.
But
Anyway,
Minnesota at the Chargers.
I got the Vikings.
And Monday night, Colts at New Orleans.
I got the Saints. I got the Saints.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
On the 2-minute drill.
We on to the drill.
The mic was at work.
Oh, how all these thoughts come while you're at work.
And he was on the World Wide Web.
Of course.
And
I don't know how you are able to get on the World Wide Web at work, but we did. It's all
they give you a break.
They give you a break? Shoot, I need to come work with you.
The mic break all day, baby. 20 most watched Netflix shows of 2019.
Let's go.
Number 20, Glow.
Never saw it. Never heard of it.
It's like Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. It's like a wrestling TV show.
Keep them up.
Number 19, Love, Death, and Robots.
I didn't watch a lot of Netflix specials, so you just, I'm sure I haven't seen most of these.
18, Dead to Me. That was a good one. They got the girl from, what's her face? The Mike actually looked at the first season.
I ain't got no Netflix, so.
You ain't got Netflix no more? I thought you had Netflix.
I wasn't watching it enough to justify keeping it.
Dead to Me. It had Christina Applegate. 17.
Oh, I like Christina Applegate.
Was she the girl off Married with Children?
I don't remember.
Yes. 17.
I didn't watch Married with Children.
Queer Eye.
Keep it moving.
16 was You. Dude was a psycho, dog.
Never heard
You
of
should
it.
look at it. Number 15, the Mike saw this show too. Grace and Frankie.
Never heard of it.
14 was Big Mouth, which is
I've
cartoons.
heard of that one, yeah.
Number 13, I like the first few seasons, first what they call them, like they don't call them series, they call
Webisodes?
Like-
Miniseries?
them something like that. The Ranch.
Oh yeah, I watched that. I've seen it.
Kelly Girls. Oh my god. Number 12, Mindhunter.
Never saw it.
Number 11, Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, with Kiefer Sutherland, yeah.
I never seen it.
I thought, didn't they take that off of CBS?
Yeah, and Netflix.
And Netflix bought it?
Number 10, Black Mirror.
Everybody talked about
I
it,
heard
never
it.
saw
I
it.
never seen it. I think I saw like one episode. And,
Never saw
not
it.
my take. Number 9, Santa Clarita Diet. I heard people talk about it. I looked at it. It was kind of the...
Never heard of
Got
it.
your girl, Drew Barrymore in it.
Not my girl.
Number 8, Chilling Adventure of Sabrina.
No, it must be the Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I don't know. You
7,
better than I do.
Marvel's Jessica Jones.
I never liked that series.
Number 6, The Umbrella Academy.
I watched the first season, and I haven't looked at it since I got rid of Netflix.
Number 5, The Marvel's The Punisher.
Punisher was really good.
Number 4, 13 Reasons Why.
Never heard of it.
I heard of it. A lot of people like it. Number 3, I looked at this show. Orange is the New Black.
No thanks. Boring. I watched, 3 episodes? I was bored, so I didn't watch it.
What's that girl name?
I have no idea.
Voss.
Never heard of her.
Number 2, Lucifer. It was on Showtime or whatever. Lucifer.
I thought it was on
it's on Netflix now.
Fox or something.
Or something like that. And Netflix bought it or whatever, picked it up. And number 1, Stranger Things. I heard a lot of people
never
talk about
watched it.
I never watched it. Them is your 20 most watched Netflix shows of 2019.
2019 is ending. The decade is
fast.
over. What?
The season went by fast.
Absolutely.
This year went by fast.
But who doesn't say that at the end of the year?
Now I'm talking about this year.
Felt like it flew by. I agree. But that's all I got with.
Anything happened to you in this decade?
No.
Besides the kid?
That's it.
Man.
And I got married, so
You got married this year?
yeah. I mean, this decade, yes.
I was about to say, and I didn't get invited.
This decade, yes.
That was BM, huh?
What?
Before Mike.
Oh. BM normally stands for baby mamas, but okay.
You
This goes out to all you. That's your song. That is your song.
It really is.
But anyway.
Until next time, be safe, be easy. Remember, family is crazy.
Deuces.